Namaste and good afternoon. Today I am going to deliver a short demonstration on development of web application with uh, dissemination of crime data on web platform. Uh, so these individual projects will integrate the different data layers which clearly disseminates the use of geospatial technologies and libraries. Uh, so to embark upon before I begin with the code, these these web applications clearly disseminates the user interface and interactions are developed using HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, and additionally, uh, the use of features like Bootstrap, Ajax, and other CSS framework were implemented uh, to enhance to enhance the user experiences. So basically, more than focusing on the backend, I'll try to deliver all the hosted base layers from a Geoserver, which are connected to the Postgis databases, and I'll try to elaborate furthermore so that I can demonstrate on application basis and the use of Postgres and Postgres databases were created as per the requirements of the assignment tasks. So and similarly the workspaces were created uh, within the Geoserver, and as mentioned, the various tasks were conducted under the Geoserver as well as PostGIS server. So let me further begin with the backend code. So the HTML, CSS, and JavaScript uh, were 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 used to develop the user interface and user interactions. So to begin with code, the first code doc type HTML generally describes about the document type and the version of HTML code used. Similarly, the HTML lang is equals to en describes about the language set for the disseminations purposes. And similarly, head Head includes includes the head sessions of the includes the head session of HTML. Uh, meta name viewport contains equals to width device width initial scale is equals to 1.0. This this describes the tags the viewports properties to ensure the rendering and scaling of the maps, and similar title is equals to crime mapping they similar to titles, and link rel is equals to style sheet here ref is equals to leaflet.css integrity link ref is equals to style. This includes all the relations link addressed within the HTML code body, which disseminates at various platforms like leaflet.js, bootstrap CSS, cluster CSS. Additionally, so similarly, the body part includes about the margins, paddings, height and weights, panel headings, heading sizes, panel body padding, the footer size, etc. And also the legend, like background colors, what kind of color is included, border radius, the background's border radius. Similarly, the font families and like what particular font has been used and what particular size of the font is used, and the legend titles, fonts, margins, etc. So furthermore, elaborating on the content body, the head closes the encloses after the head. It encloses the head section of HTML, and then the body session begins. Here, the div class container holds the content of the web pages and styles using the bootstraps, and it generally describes the panel footer sessions panel headings, and it tells more about the application descriptions and what kind of application platform it has been developed. So, and furthermore, script SRC source file describes the layer sources and the plugins which has been used uh, during the preparation of these web applications, and the the kind script sources also tells us about the kind of geos and data sources which has been used uh, during the preparation of this model. Here the basically the web application is about all about the crime mapping. So it disseminates uh, the crime mappings data, like where the crime event happened, and where the handcuffs were conducted, um, uh, within the territory of Nepal. Similarly, uh, the plugins, all these plugins has been included uh, for more interactive and web maps. And to initialize the map, the yellow map set view has been set here, and the layer files like a Google hybrid map has been included, as well as another layer file like OSM map has been included here, included from the source file. And from the Geoserver, Nepal admin boundaries like province, district, and palikas has been added. So basically, to call the layer files from the Geoserver, we can call the function name, variable name, and then use of like yal.tile layer dot wms, or either yal.geoserver.wms server, and then paste the open layer view link, and then we have to call the layer name. So what was the initial layer name used within the GeoServer, like the crime mapping, province name, province boundary, this. So here the another thing is that add to the map features, adds the layer at the legend view. If we erase this add to map from this code, then it will not display uh, the geos. It will not display the particular uh, uh, toggle button. We have to within the web map. Similarly, the constant polygons addresses the uh, this polygons boundary within the web interface. And similarly to customize for crime icons for the crime scenes, we can include it with the yal.icons icon files, and we have to include the URL source code of source file of icons. Generally, the JPG file and PNG files can be included within the icons bar, and we can define the size of the icon like 35 25 as per the needs basis. Also, the crime markers will can be displayed with the flowing loop functions, and calling the functions within the geoservers, like and crime markers added to the map. So these are the features. Add to the map has been included so that it adds the maps. And similarly, handcuffs icons has been also be included within the map. uh, this is the basics parts. And also handcuffs torf that area features has included, so that it will disseminates the handcuff areas boundaries within the regions. So constant base map layers. So calling the layer control. So the layer control buttons have been which which will disseminates controls about web hybrids, Google hybrid, which disseminates Google hybrid, OpenStreetMap, OSM maps, and then overlay maps like provenance, district, palika's, handcuffs, crimes. So these are the layer control features, and layer control features has been added to the map. So custom for legend. So these are the basically all about the backend codes. Now I would like to show about how we can add the post. How we can now I like to talk about how we can create uh, Postgres 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 databases using the PostGIS, and then integrate those database in within the Geoserver application. So first of all, let me show the Postgres application. So basically PG admin 4. So you need to download the PostGIS application from the official site uh, of Postgres. You can go to Google and directly search for Postgres. There are few things you need to consider while installation of Postgres as well, like and after the end of the installation of Postgres, at the end, yeah, there is a stack overflow. So from where you can uh, include the extension file for PostGIS. So this is the pgadmin uh, site. From here, this from the server, you can click here, and then you have to type your passports for Postgres SQL. So basically, the passports is what you said, and sorry, there is a error in password because I didn't share the password as admin. So basically, so many of you set password as admin, but I've changed my passwords here. So now here you can see that at the beginning there will be the only one database, but in my case there are three databases. So you can easily create databases with create database features. I have already three databases here, so uh, I'll not I'll elaborate describe my databases. So basically all you can do is that create database, right click on database, create and database. So So from within the database, you can go to schemas and then check for tables file. You can see any of the tables here. I'll show you how you can add table here. Uh, like uh, li- like C web at web. Uh, there is a, there are total number of five tables at web. There are total number of five tables. Like there is a district boundary, GAPA NAPA boundary, Harun CNPL new boundary, prominence boundary, spatial reference boundary, etc. So all these tables has been added from all these tables have been added from the PostGIS uh, connections. So basically uh, the WebGIS table, WebGIS. So to add PostGIS, I've already told you you have to install in the beginning. So PostGIS here, PostGIS bundle 3 for Postgres. Uh, Let me tell you one more thing. Uh, Let me go for here. I've told you that I will show you by adding a one table file here at PostGIS, and I'll show you how it can be done. So before this is the most important thing you need to consider while running your Postgres. Otherwise, you will face an error. I'll tell you why it should be done. Uh, After the before you begin, you go through the PostGIS connection. Just mention create extension PostGIS and then run this code. It will take generally 4 to 5 seconds. Here the query has been run in 3 seconds, 3 seconds, 800 milliseconds. Like it has told that create extension. Query returned successfully in 3 seconds, 800 milliseconds. If you don't run this extension file like create extension PostGIS, then it will you will face errors while inputting your shape file. Like the errors can be multi polygon import export import erected, like with import failed due to multiple polygon. But if you call these functions, then you will not face such errors while calling your code. So we are good to go. Yeah. So here make your connections, like what is your username Postgres, your passports here, and then the database you have created in PostGIS here. In my case, I'll write WebGIS. Connection field. Uh, the connection has been failed. I don't know why. Postgres. Connection size. Oh yeah. Actually, I told you that I've got the different password than others. So now that these things has been done, now let me add file from. I'll do only one shape file in this folder, because I have already prepared all my uh, files within and connected to the Geoserver. So I'll only do one for you. Crime mapping, then Nepal. Let's add district shapefile. Okay, so this is the WGS 1984 file. I will add here, and then I'll write yes I add. So is I think few people they do say that it's a mandatory to include SRID file within the PostGIS connection, but I think it's you can ignore it as well. But let's write here 4326. This is ESPG our file. Now let's import here. Yeah, it has been imported successfully. As I told you, if you haven't done that create extension PostGIS, then you will face error over here, like shapefile import incompleted, like the multiple polygon file 2 error. So now it's done. Let's close our PostGIS shapefile and let's refresh here, and let's go to schemas and table. Let's minimize this one. Okay, schemas and table. See, now two tables has been added here. District shapefile WGS. You can do query and multiple operations within the PG admins as well. But for our purpose, we don't need to go there all these documents. So basically, the PG admins WebGIS file has been created. PGGIS WebGIS WebGIS has been done. Yes, and so let's close these PG admins as well, and let's go to the Geo server directly now. You have to download GeoServer from the official website, and then to run your GeoServer, you have to download a Java file like Java 11, or either Java 11 or Java 17. So make sure that you run the Java file very well, uh, and download the Java file from the official sites, so that in the future you won't face any error. And always copy your GeoServer file into the program files, like the flowing, and then set your environmental barriers as flowing, like environmental variables, like GeoServer home. First thing, GeoServer home. Uh, Let me edit this. GeoServer home and variable name, variable value. C program files GeoServer, and the GeoServer file. GeoServer GC program file GeoServer data.jr, another folder. You need to include this, and then another is Java home. Java home. You should call the Java home where the Java files is included. So these are the key environmental variables you need to set before you run your further codes. And always make sure that you installed the Java file from the official sites. And then go to Bean, right click on startup, and you can directly open it without run as administrator or either run as administrator. So now with the geos, now we, at first it will display that Java home files, and then it will start loading the GeoServer file. It will take a few seconds to load the GeoServer. Let's go into the website for this. So let me close all the other documents and call here like localhost 8080 GeoServer. And let me show this in your code map as well. But let me explain here as well. Let me do this. Started. I must do this from your local host GeoServer. Okay. Okay, the GeoServer file has been opened here. You need to, if not, then you need to log in from here. The password will be always the GeoServer. Let me do this. Admin, and the password is always GeoServer for here. All right. So as I've already told you that I've already uploaded everything here, but I'll do this again for from the beginning, so that I can show you how we can connect from the PostGIS. So add a new workspace. All right. Uh, let's write as a web GIS. All right. Save. Okay, URL. So let's copy. Let me copy this into the URL as well, and then save. the WebGIS workspace has been created. For now, the crime mapping is the default web workspaces. And let me go to the store directly, and let me new store, add new store, and store from so you can store generally vector data sources, raster data sources from the various files like this official sites and the links. But we are going to do this from PostGIS. So PostGIS workspace as WebGIS, data source name. These are not mandatory. Sorry. Database WebGIS, public username Postgres, your passport. Apply. Field name source is required. District. Let's do this now. Apply. Oh, no, sorry. Layer. Add new layer. Add from layer WebGIS district. So generally we did that workspace has been created as WebGIS, and then we stored the workspace. We started OGS and connected the PostGIS file, and then you can just see here that a layer file has been displayed here. Like we have inputted the one layer file previously within the Postgres application, so that it has appeared as a one layer file. So directly you just do here is that publish this zip file. So to publish this shape file, you just need to rename here. Like what is the your shape file name? I'll edit this only as in DISTRICT as a district, and then title as well. I'll make same as a title. So features as the same link. Here you need to make sure that you declare a file exactly as same as our coordinate system. So that is ESPG 4326. Find it out. It will give here this shape file because our datum is project system is WS84. So you need to add this one and write here as well as 43. Sorry, you can copy this and I think paste here. Oh, oops, it's not doing. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So compute from data bounding boxes like we can it gives differently values. Also the lat long bounding box. Okay. So basically this is the only thing you have to do here, and then go to publishing as well so that we can add styling as well. For that you don't have to do anything over here. Just go to the style here. Sorry, we have to add style file from first of all apply save this layer file. It's added here like WebGIS district. So the all the coordinates are same, and see that the crime mapping gap and crime mapping crime. These are the files which I used for my project work. This is another workspace, and I am showing. I did show you that with one another workspace. So let me go through the styles and add a new style. Style workspace should be the WebGIS, and then upload a style. For this purposes, I will upload a style file from here, and I will give one color basically, and the color let's give color from the gap and upper file. Doesn't matter. Upload name. Yeah, gap and upper. What does gap and upper? Separate style. So see in this shape. Now let me go to the layer file and preview. Okay, preview layer first thing, and then you will know the difference about what this had done. So basically now the district file I have uploaded, it is showed in this color appear, and all the layer files I have already added the styles and everything within my uh, workspaces which I was preparing for the web application. So these were the all. Yeah, due to I have already used styling, so it is appearing in the red color. And similar to Gapa Napa, Palikas. Yeah, this one. Now for the testing purposes, for showing how it can be done, I've used these Gapa Napa color. So my WebGIS workspace district will be appear in a similar color, and prominence boundary color. It will appear in green color. So let's go here and check our layer file, and then district. Let me go through the styling now. Is it? Oh no. So I have to do this first. So edit layer. You go to the layer and go to edit layer publishing, and then choose from here like WebGIS GAPA, and then available layer. From here, you have to choose WebGIS, GAPA, and switch to selected layers, and then save it. Now the layer file has been changed. So go to layer preview and go to districts, open layer. See the now layer file has been changed here, and I will show you how it can be used. So you have to copy this file first of all, Geoserver file, uh, and then you have to paste it in your application. So here all the layers, constant provenance, constant district, and palikas, all this has been added as tile layer WMS, and the local host 8080 Geoserver crime mapping, local host 8080 Geoserver WebGS 84, WebGS 84, because here the crime mapping. This is the workspace created, and now the workspace is crime mapping. So let me show you the district file here, how it can be changed. You have to do. I will do this here in this code. Localhost 8080 GeoServer WebGIS. Here are the crime mappings scenario. Now, if you do this, then the layer file will not come, because you have to change the layer name as well here, because here the crime mapping, because the crime mapping district boundary, it doesn't work here. You need to change this as well, and I'll show you how it can be done. So this is the WebGIS district. You need to copy this and paste here, like in all other files. Basically name, it's a layer name, This must be added there. So it does makes a difference in your previewing layer file. So let me do this one, WebGS district. Now added. Now let me remove one of the provenance add to map file for the testing purpose. What does this mean? And then I will let me go run my go code to go it live server. Now you will see the basically Microsoft. Yes, always use Microsoft. So basically, see, see now, see now that it has already displayed. It did not appear the prominence layer element in the map because we didn't on this layer on like prominence district, as we have used the it from WebGS file, workspace file, and polygons. These are the polygon boundaries, and all the and the files. So let me first change my district file from the similar workspace. Let me go into the code Geoserver and district boundary. District boundary, and here let me copy this code. It does mean same for all the files. Yeah, see, I've removed the workspaces WebGIS and added the new workspace crime mapping, and then similarly the new layer name as a crime mapping file. Now let me rerun this code, and you will see the difference. Now see, oh, so the provenance has not been added here. I'll make sure this file also get added in this map. To do that, you have to just add dot add add to on bracket map. Now see, this layer file will be added here. Let me run again. Yeah, see, first of all, second, and then third. It did automatically loaded from all these layer files that add to map features includes to helps to add the map. And first, let me off all these layers and crime what data only. So these are the all the crime datas which occurred within the favela. Let me go to the Google Hybrid. So let me this show here Mukherjee. So this is the symbol I used for the crime scenes which occurred over here, particularly in this area, and another handicap. So this is the handicap, the arrested location of the crime. This is nearby this location, and yeah, you can check this out in polygons as well. Yeah, see, it does disseminates in the polygon regions area of interest. So all polygon boundaries. These are the polygons boundary of Nepal, uh, and these are the boundaries for district, and these are the boundaries for provinces. So basically, all in all, it's done, and these are the footer part where our work has been done. What kind of project is done, and this is the heading file for our project work, and this is the layer element file. So let me go to the code. As you can see, the layer control file Google Hybrid OSM provenance district polygon handcuff marker crime cluster. Yeah, see, See, Google Hybrid OpenStreetMap, Provenance, District, Palika, Handcuff, Crime. Similar legend. There are two legend files. Then images has been added, and basically it is being displayed over here map. So yeah, all in all, uh, I've done this far for my project work, and in the near future, due to some technical issues in my devices, I was not able to add the layer names over here and more data sets. And in the future, I'd like to continue these web platforms and add more filter bars over here so that I can basically source all the data sets, uh, like uh, how many crimes were conducted in the particular regions, like let's take an example, like in within Kathmandu metropolitan, ward number one, how many crimes were happened in the past. So such kinds of data sets can filtering of data sets can be added within this web map, and I'll look forward to prepare that. So for the today, I like to end my sessions with the similar funds, and if I hope you have got some information from these videos. Thank you so much.